our content marketing bundle quick explainer video. Step 1, we agree with our clients the contact strategy. This covers such things as the goals, the channels they want to use, and the metrics we want to measure things by. Step 2 is where we agree the content categories, and on screen now is an example of our own particular categories. So we orientate our blog content around 4 key areas. First of all, internal news. So these are standard things that are happening within the agency, case studies, work that we're doing, etc. Category number 2 is around industry topics. This is sort of wider, looking at the marketing industry, the economy, etc., and things that have impact on ourselves and our clients, and a prediction of future trends are quite useful. Category number 3 is a client sector, and this is where we orientate content, news, information around what our clients will be interested in. So we happen to work with a lot of office supplies companies, so we would look for research and information that's pertinent to that particular sector and will be of value to our existing clients. And then finally, category number 4 is where we target prospects. So we're looking at maybe industries that we want to work with or companies we want to work with, and we can orientate and source content that will be attractive and appealing to them. And then step 3 is where we actually produce the content. And this is where we use 3 different AI tools to locate, source, and research subject matter. If I go to our website now, this is one that we've recently done. So we try and distill the research and information that we find to a quick read, either sort of 5 to 6 minutes maximum, because people don't tend to read things that are much longer than that. And we always, use AI to trawl the internet, and that helps us to churn out content quite efficiently and effectively. So just whiz you through to the bottom here, this particular article, and we always pull in the source material. So we tend to try and look for material from 5 or 6 sources, so that it's fair, balanced, and accurate information that we have within the blog post. And yeah, we also then use AI to craft the bare bones of the article, but we do have a copywriter that then proofreads, checks, and makes things make sure they're all reading well and all good and proper. But what it does mean is, where this would have perhaps taken a day of work to achieve, we can achieve an article in perhaps an hour. So it's a much more efficient and effective way of researching good material and then having it written fairly quickly. Okay, so step 4 is where we load it onto our blog section. Just have a quick look at that area. And as you can see, we've got various different categories I mentioned before, and this is where all the blog stories live. But what we then want to do, obviously, is to push this content out to as wide an audience as possible. So step 5 is where we push this out to our social channels. Just show you our LinkedIn area page. And basically, yeah, we'll generate a graphic to promote the post, and basically push it out on LinkedIn in this case. And also for ourselves, we look at Facebook, just slightly different audience, and we've got slightly different material goes out to Facebook that's more relevant to small businesses in this case, and we write the intro content and the hashtags to go with that and support that. And then the next step, which is step 6, is where we load these content onto our email platform called Reactmail. So I'll just show you an example of how this works. So in this case, I'm going to pick the August update. So all the blogs that we've done throughout the month of August, we can then compile these into an email and send those out to our contact base. So you pick the template. If I was sending these out to our full base, I could upload a data file at this point and add all the data. But I just, for the purpose of a demo, send an email to myself. Put in my first name. There are other fields that are personalised, but these aren't used on this particular template. Hit next, drop in a subject line. This is an update from Edge. I'll leave the pre-subject for now, and monthly update will be fine. And then here is where I can write my message. For the purpose of a demo, I'll just put in some generic text. hit next. And then here I've already loaded these. These are where all the blog stories live. So I can then sift through, pick the ones that I wanted to include in this particular edition. And then hit next. Preview the email. And I can see it's pulled in my name, headline, and all the stories I selected are within the email. And then what I can do is send this. So it just confirms here, it's going to one record, it confirms the subject line. And I could have wanted to at this point set up a resend to non-opens that would go out, say, a week later, but I won't do that for this example. Hit submit, hit OK, and that will then send the email, in this case, off to myself. I'll quickly show you the reporting. So what we can also do is look at reports for the email send, and I could look at open rates sent, what's been clicked on, etc. This is just some test emails that I've sent. But yeah, basically it gives the client the benefit of being able to see what contacts have opened the email and clicked through on, and they can then follow up on that particular person. So let's have a look at the email now. Yeah, it's come through. As you can see, the recipient receives the email that looks like this. And then they can obviously click through to find out more on that particular story, which opens up in their web browser on our website. And there is the full article in this case. And then step 7, which we do for ourselves and our clients, is that we then review all the activity using Google Analytics. We can look at traffic, where it's come from, whether it be social or from the email. And we can look at how it's all performing and then give the client a monthly report. And that's it. If you can see the benefits this would bring to your business, get in touch to find out more. Costs start from just $4.99 per month for content strategy and creation, social media management, and also email updates. This content cascade approach makes sure your content reaches as many people as possible and as wide an audience as possible. Okay, Nick from Edge Digital. Thank you.